Merhaba arkadaşlar, bugün sizlerle birlikte Mega Şövalyenin clay ile yapımını izleyeceğiz. Clain adlı bu kanal böyle clay ile hamurla, yani Türkçe'de hamur gibi, hamurla diyelim, böyle Clash Royale arenalarının veya karakterlerinin yani yapımını gösteriyor videosunda. Ben de bu videoyu sizlerle birlikte izlemek istedim. Hemen açalım. Ama bayağı güzel yapıyor yani.
Welcome to another polymer clay tutorial. Today we will create the Mega Knight from Clash Royale.
Kanalın girişi de böyle. GG.
Let's start with the head of the Mega Knight.
Evet.
This was
Beyaz clay'i alıyor ve parçalara ayırıyor. Bu yüzü olacak.
See the preview of the card.
Evet.
And this helped a lot for getting the right color for the iris and to get the right shape of the head. And well, that's
ama
it.
Çok detaylı yapıyor. Küçücük bakın. Küçücük detaylarına çok önem veriyor yani. Tıpatıp aynısını yapıyor neredeyse. Ondan dolayı da çok izleniyor zaten. Bakın, gördünüz mü? Bak. Küçücük bu beyaz noktaya bile dikkat ediyor. Ama o da bayağı fark veriyor yani o şeyle. Böyle bir şey yaptı ve
but let me tell this again, there are no visuals right now released of the Mega Knight, so if you're watching this tutorial when the Mega Knight is released, it will probably look a bit different, so I'm sorry if this creation turns out different way, but I think I came up with a nice idea to present the Mega Knight. And of course, please let me know in the comments if you like this creation, what I should have improved or what you would make different, so just leave it in the comments. Meanwhile, we are creating with silver clay, and maybe you're noticing that this silver clay is very soft. So it was pretty hard to create with it, as it was changing the shape. The shape was changing too quick when just touching. I hope you get me. And especially when creating something like that, something like this, the knight helmet. Well, this was just very complicated. So hang in there if you try to create it by yourself. I know this is pretty hard. Don't give up too early. I think you will get there as well. Okay, the head is finished. And now we will just work on some details for the side of the head. I think these are called hinges, something like that, if that makes sense to you. And of course we will assemble that to the helmet as well. Okay, like in every good game, I'm saving. So I'm putting this head into the oven right now for hardening. Also these feathers, they will be attached later on top of the helmet, and I will bake that as well. Freshly baked helmet and head. So this is just to be safe, that I don't destroy the head too easily when creating the body, for example. And I'm using the head a lot for scale comparison or something like that. This will be the stand. You may have seen my other tutorials, for example the Night Witch or the Hog Rider. So this is pretty much the same stand I'm using. Also the aluminum wire, the length should be 3 times the head, and then you should get the right height. Now fixing on the brown clay, and well, this will be a mixture of green and grey, and it will be used as the base layer for the torso of the Mega Knight. I am sorry that I don't know the right word in English. It's the underwear for knights made out of chains, knitted with chains. I don't think this is pretty comfortable. Just imagine having boxer short made out of chains. Not that comfortable. But this is a great pattern anyway. And we will just start with the silver clay again for the armor of our Mega Knight. As you know, Mega Knight was the winner of the poll, and sometimes I feel pretty stupid when I have a look at the poll results. It feels like, dude, of course the Mega Knight. Why did you even put the other cards inside the poll? This is always pretty difficult to get the right choice of the right cards for the next poll. So please participate in this poll. I really hope I get a balanced choice of the cards, so that we don't get a big winner and I feel stupid again. So please participate in this poll. Now back to our creation. We will work on the arms right now. They should look like as if they could lift an elephant. Or no, let's say if they could lift a giant from Clash Royale, of course. Yeah, this will be the connection to the weapon. I have no clue how these are called. Let's call them thorn balls. Yeah, these are thorn balls. Just adding some more details. And after that, well, we have to decide blue or red. I choose blue, of course. But it's no problem if you decide to create a red team creation. You only have to change the belt color and the feathers on the helmet of the Mega Knight. These will be the shoes of the Mega Knight. I tried to make them very heavy and yeah, they should look a bit uncomfortable, because the armor of knights is always very uncomfortable, unless you're wearing boxer short made out of chains. Just adding some more details, and we will attach them to the body. And now we can focus on the stand again. This will be the green grass. Just adding a thin layer. Well, it's not that thin. And I'm using the scalpel for the texture work. You can also take just a needle for that. It just looks nice. After we are finished, we will focus on the upper part again. This is old clay. If you have seen my tutorial of Snorlax I published yesterday, there I used a lot of old clay. You can imagine that. And we will coat it with silver clay. And these will be the thorn balls, the big weapons of the Mega Knight. And these will be the thorns of the thorn balls. I highly recommend using a knife for that, otherwise you wouldn't get these nice sharp edges. Almost done, and I'm just trying out. This should work. Now, the tiny surprise on this spot. We will create the tiny cute rabbit. You may have seen it in the thumbnail already, or at the beginning, of course. Why did I choose to create a tiny white rabbit in the cool Mega Knight tutorial? Why? Well, the reason is pretty simple. I thought, well, the Mega Knight itself is pretty cool, but I have to show in any way that this Mega Knight is very brutal and that everyone is frightened of him. So I thought it would be so funny to create a tiny white rabbit coming out of the ground, maybe eating some carrots and eating some grass. It's great weather, and suddenly, boom! The Mega Knight is jumping from behind. Yeah, maybe it's only me who thinks this is funny. In this case, no, this time I don't care, because I think the white rabbit is just great in this scenery. And this creation, well, this is even Clash Royale white rabbit. You may have noticed this rabbit when you have seen the commercial of the Wizard. Or maybe it's in another animation of Supercell. And the Wizard is using the white rabbit to trick some enemies, I think some barbarians. And now we will place it on the grass. The rabbit is looking above. Oh, what's that? Oh no, the Mega Knight. Oh, the day started so great. Okay, now we are ready to go into the oven.
Yine 25 dakika 110 ve 230
Freshly baked Mega Knight and freshly baked rabbit as well, and freshly baked thorn balls. We start assembling, gluing these blue feathers right on top of the helmet, and we will also work on the weapons. Just try to get a smooth surface using my super glue for that. Also on the other side of the weapon. And the creation is almost finished. I decided to use some acrylic paint, just some black and silver, to get an even more shiny look on the weapons, on these thorn balls, but also on the helmet and the other armor as well. And finally, after drying, of course, that's it. As the card is not released, I don't know which would be the best counter card, so I suggest check out the Inferno Dragon. Maybe this will work as a counter card, I have no idea, but we will find out, and maybe some of you guys have already some suggestions which card should work best against the Mega Knight. Okay, I guess that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great weekend and hope to see you next week. Take care. Bye.
Bu arada gördüğünüz üzere böyle şeyleri bayağı güzel yapıyor. Umarım videoyu beğenmişsinizdir. Kanalıma abone olmayı ve videolarımı beğenmeyi unutmayın. Bay bay.